some conversations I've actually had with some people, some girls sometimes is, why is he treating me like this? Why is he doing this? Why is he behaving this way? And for me, most times they think I have a solution to the problem, or why the young man is behaving in that certain way, or why the young lady is behaving in that certain way. But the truth is, no, I don't. In fact, I have no clue, because in fact, I keep telling people I've had more failed relationships than successful ones. But one thing I know for sure, one thing I know for a certain, is that there's a way to build healthy relationships. And if you find the way to build a healthy relationship, it wouldn't matter what your partner is doing or not doing. You figure it out and you'll be fine for it. Hi guys, my name is Jamila. I talk self-love, faith, and every other thing in between. If you like content like this, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Thank you very much. So back to our topic, how to build healthy relationships. So how do I keep myself happy in this relationship with my woman, with my man, or with my partner? So now for me, building healthy relationships, it starts with one thing. Do I love myself enough to be in this space? And I keep saying this thing because sometimes it comes off like, oh, you keep talking about self-love, self-esteem. Yes, it is. There's nothing as important as your mental health. Like, I cannot overemphasize that your head is in a good space to be in a healthy relationship, or to be in a relationship. So what that means is that once you get into a relationship that is unhealthy for you, you're not waiting for the person to bring gifts for you to say, oh, sorry, I did this yesterday, or sorry, I did that yesterday, or sorry, I lied to you, and all that. You already know that this thing is not working for me, or that thing is not working for me, and because of that, I'm going to get myself out of it. So very important for me, and the most, like, very, very important is, let me get this, my mental health right. Let me get my head in the right, correct place. So, and then secondly, another thing I would also look at is, so loving yourself is really very critical and very important before you go into any relationship. As I've said in a previous video, you cannot not fall in love with yourself before you go and date somebody, or before you go into a relationship with somebody. Because at that moment, you now make the person your all in all. Oh, this person means the world to me. Yes, it's good that people mean the world to you. No, nothing wrong with that. But get to a point where I mean the world to myself as well as this person meaning the world to me. You understand? So that's, for me, it's one way to have a healthy relationship. Once you're already healthy in your own space, that you're okay in yourself, you're okay in your person, so to speak. That is how I feel you're going to have a healthy relationship. And so secondly, go into relationship with purpose. If the relationship is, there's nothing wrong with, I just want to catch fun. Me, I keep saying it. As far as we are both defined that this thing we're into, it's just to have fun. Once we're done, everybody finds it's correct. But it is not the one that one person is thinking, oh, okay, I have to have fun. We have to do it. Me, I'm just here to have fun. And the person thinking, this is my life partner. If we started with, I want to have fun, and then in between, and then I'm beginning to feel, okay, I'm beginning to see you more than fun. I want you to get, I'm seeing you in the place of my life partner. Then you're like, okay, the person I want to get married to, okay, that means the way we behave in this relationship is going to change. So if that conversation doesn't happen, then probably one or both of you are just in the wrong relationship, or are just in the wrong space. So once you can define, this is what I want, this is what this person wants, and you come into the relationship with a healthy knowledge of yourself, of what you want, I think for me that solves most of the relationship problems. Where one person is not feeling like, oh, I did this for them, I did that for them, but that whatever happens in the relationship, you did it for you. Yeah, that whatever happens in the relationship, you did it for you as well as you did it for the person. Yeah, if that makes sense. So yeah, so it's not really a long video, just to tell you that you need to enter that relationship for it to be healthy, with a healthiness of your own. Your mental health is in the right place, that you love yourself enough to make decisions, healthy decisions in that relationship. Because once you do not enter with the mentality of I love myself enough, you tend to want to please the other person or over please the other person, and then it now becomes to be like a one-sided relationship, and you begin to look at things that you know are not right and act like they are not there. And then once you keep enduring for a very long time, do not make this person a monster, so the person was being wicked to you and other. But in the right thing for me is that you did not enter this relationship in a healthy space for you and even for that person. That is why if you entered the relationship knowing that I'm doing this for my own self as well as I'm doing it for the other person, then when it no longer serves you, you just move. Now, I'm not talking about people who are in a relationship for selfish reasons. I'm just talking about when you're in a space that is no longer safe and healthy for you. All right, guys. Till I see you guys next time. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.